There are men who turn girls on so much that their red flags and bad traits are all ignored. But before we get into this, know that what is about to be said in the video is not politically correct, nor does it sound as good as buy her flowers or be nice to her. The truth is, what turns girls on is not mainstream knowledge and what society talks about. Because what society and mainstream talk about and promote is actually the things that turn girls off. They talk about the things that look good on paper, but really don't apply in real life. So instead of carrying the lie further, we will look at what actually applies to real life, even if it doesn't look good on paper. So here is the raw truth. 5 things that turn girls on. Number 1. Dominance. As much as society tells men to pull back and stay submissive, it is far from what women want. Most girls want a man that is dominant inside and outside the bedroom. It has been proven through many studies and by experience that women want a man who is sexually dominant in the bedroom and a man that takes charge and leads his own life. But instead, in the modern world, many men kick back and let their girl take charge of everything. They listen to her commands all day and try to get her approval before taking any decisions, thinking that it will make her happy and cause less complications. But in reality, it takes away the dominant side of you. The truth is, girls don't want to make the decisions on everything they come across. They want a strong man that they can lean on and follow through with his decision. This doesn't mean you don't get her opinion on things, but it means you make the final decision, because it is your job as a man to do so. Not only will she be turned on by you leading, but she will also begin to trust you in making decisions for her. You must know that men have always been the dominant one in the relationship. This thing where both a girl and man are dominant is new. It is only recently that some men have been brainwashed into thinking dominance is not required. But know that there will always be dominant men, no matter how feminine the world becomes, and girls will always chase and crave these men. Number 2. Status. Girls love status. This is why they fantasize about famous actors and famous musicians. What status does is it gives a girl a verification tick by your name. It tells her that you are a somebody, that you are a person who has done something for himself and not a nobody. This means men that have status are able to skip multiple barriers that men with no status will have to deal with. The powerful thing about status is that it leaves looks aside, because you can be unattractive and even have terrible shape, but girls will still chase you just because of the status you have. You might think this is sad, but this is the reality of it. It is a basic need for female instincts. A man who is wealthy, has his own way to make money, etc., can give girls the safety and security they need to satisfy that instinct. She will simply feel more comfortable with a man of status. A man could walk down the street and no girl would give him a second look, but make him a well-known celebrity, and suddenly he will get mobbed by girls everywhere he goes. But status doesn't only come from popularity, it comes in many other ways too. Like the money you earn, the car you drive, the way you carry yourself, and even the clothes you wear. They can all show your status and show what rank you are in society. These are all things you can improve, so don't get angry that girls search for status, because it is in their nature to do so. Also understand that status comes in all social areas of life. The people in your friend group have status levels. Your school, your city, your country, all have status levels. And of course, the biggest one of all, the internet has status levels. Don't be discouraged by this, and instead keep building your status over time. Because as a man, time is your friend, not your enemy. Number 3. Mystery. Some men have a mysterious aura, and it drives women wild. Because having this element of mystery paints a unique picture of you. It makes you stand out from a world where everyone is the same, and where everyone lives and shares the same open and public life. Being mysterious sets her imagination running, and girls love this. Girls love using their feminine intuition to discover more about a man they are attracted to. She'll try to solve the mystery like a puzzle, and the greater the puzzle, the greater she'll sustain an irresistible attraction to you. Her feeling a sense of wonder will heighten her emotions, and heightened emotions is something a woman craves and makes her think about you at all times. So don't tell her about everything. Let her figure it out and think for herself. Don't be that man that unloads everything and everything in his life as soon as he meets a girl. Instead of flexing everything you have, let her find it. Instead of telling her how great your life is, let her figure it out. And instead of letting her know about everything you have planned, keep it to yourself. This might be the opposite to what you have been told to do, but I promise you soon you will figure out that giving her less is more. She will fill in the blanks to what she doesn't know. You might think that you are not capable of being mysterious, but the truth is everyone has a mysterious narrative to their story in life, without lying one bit. Everyone has had a different timeline to the other, so use that to your advantage. At the end of the day, women want a man that is going to make their life interesting, and having a mysterious element will do that. It will turn her on, heighten her emotions, and overall make you more interesting. Number 4, teasing. I see a lot of men either taking things too seriously or taking things too lightly with a girl, but it is far from what they should be doing. Being too serious will make her hold back and be reserved, and being too playful will make her not give you the respect you want. There is a middle line that all men should hover in, and this middle is achieved not by being serious or too friendly, but by learning to tease and gently make fun of women. Dating and getting girls is a game, from beginning to end. If you don't play it properly, you will make women around you bored and uncomfortable. You see, what women look for is some kind of stimulation, like teasing and being joked on. Teasing a girl is a lot more entertaining to her than just agreeing with everything she says. This is what women want. They want a man that isn't afraid to say certain things. So tease her until the very last minute. Number 5, experience. This might not be something you will get today or tomorrow, but something to look out for in the long run. The more or longer you do something, the better you will be at it. Whether it is life, business, gym, or talking to women. It is as simple as that, and women will notice this. This is why they tend to go for older men. When a man becomes experienced in different areas of life, he will appear more valuable than his younger competitors, in this case men with less experience. If you observe the men women tend to go for, they are usually the men who have more experience than them in all areas of life. So don't underestimate the value experience brings, because women are built to find someone who has more answers than themselves. If you want to keep leveling up as a man, show some love. Until next time, brothers.